it's Barb coming to you from my craft studio. I have a haul to share with you. I'll be right back. Okay, I got an Amazon. I got one thing from Amazon. We went to Ollie's, Target, Sam's Club, Hobby Lobby, Five Below, Michael's, Dollar Tree. I think I went to Dollar Tree twice. And a place called Farm and Fleet that's somewhat local. I forgot one more thing. Can I bring this closer? I forgot one bag over there. I wanted to bring it a little bit closer. Okay. Amazon. I bought these. They're Swedish disc golf. I actually bought two sets, but the one was Halloween, so it's in the house already. It kind of had it was like pink Halloween, so it had pink ghosts and different things. A lot of ghosts, but some other things too. But it was all pink. But I bought this set with Thanksgiving in mind. Though there are a few that are definitely just fall that I'll probably move to my fall container. But like this one says Happy Thanksgiving. This one also says Happy Thanksgiving. That one's very much Thanksgiving, as is this one. And this one says Harvest Festival. This one, these two I'll probably put in my fall bin. The rest I'll put in my Thanksgiving bin. My daughters like having these for their, in the kitchen by the sink. So that's that. Now, yeah, this Farm and Fleet is basically Christmas presents for my hubby. I'm looking. I said to my daughter, "Is it terrible? I'm going to the children's department to find them things." Though these things would appeal to the adult sports fan. I wish they'd had more Cubs merchandise, but I found some bear stuff, so I went with that. I thought he would have fun with this tabletop cornhole game. It comes with 8 bags and 2 boards. I figured he would have fun playing with that. Honestly, my daughter will probably play it with him because my youngest daughter is so good with it. Not that my older daughter's not. It's just, I think my youngest daughter spent more time with him when she was little. There was a time there when he got laid off from the company he'd worked for over 20 years. And for a while, he was the one home every day with her. He'd get her off to school, be there when she got home. So I think they kind of really developed a rapport during that time. So she's exceptionally good with him. But I found these Chicago Cub baseball cards. I figured he would just have fun. Just, even if he doesn't actually play a card game, just messing with the cards. I kind of wish that the playing cards themselves, that this part had like Cub images, the logos or whatever. I bought the mints for myself because the I don't think we'll go to it, but the library, their craft next month is to take one of these little tins and create a mini library. I don't think we'll go to it because I just don't think hubby really couldn't do much with the last one, and this is going to be more complicated than that. I might talk to the lady in charge and ask her if she can let me know where she got the information for it, and if she had like a handout, maybe I could get the handout. She doesn't have to give me the supplies. They normally, if you go attend it, they give you the supplies to make everything too, as they walk you through it, but I won't expect that ever. And I found this NFL matching game. I wish they'd had a Major League Baseball one because he likes football. He's a big Chicago Bear fan, but he's a bigger Cub fan, so I would have preferred the baseball. But this will work, and I think he'll have fun with that. It'll keep him occupied and busy. I'm using my project sorting trays to separate out my purchases. Dollar Tree, I went to 2 different ones. The first one, I bought this fusible fabric because I want to try to make some fabric bookmarks, and one thing I'd read was that this helps stiffen them a little bit. They said you can do that, or you can put padding in, and I thought the fusible fabric would be better. I found a couple of, I don't think I bought these. I know I've bought some of theirs before, but I think I only got the Easter ones. But I picked up these two for Christmas. They're pillow covers. I have pillows outside and I also have pillows for inside, so I thought these would be cute. And then these I bought, I figured me and hubby together we could each work on one and decorate them. I'm actually thinking like the paint markers or just regular markers would be easier for him than actual painting. So that's kind of where I'm leaning with that thought. Hubby picked these out, so I need to make sure I get those over to the house. I picked up these because I just thought we could have fun decorating them together. There's 8 of each, so we can do multiples. I'm planning to put a little tree in here, so we could use these to decorate the tree if we wanted. Thought we could either just paint them, or we could do some paint and some glitter, or some, like the Christmas tree, I thought it'd be pretty to paint it and then put gems on it for the ornaments. But might even be able to figure out something like maybe a little washi to go like across as garland or something. But I'll figure out something. I think he'll have fun with that. And then the one I went to today, I bought these for myself. Hubby has a hard time eating this kind. He has enough candy of his own, but the chewy ones he has a hard time with. The dentures sometimes don't. The last one I bought was my favorite one, which was just the caramel apple ones. But I think in transit, I bought them in the middle of the summer. I think they got too warm because they were like sticking to the package, and no matter what I did, they were hard to enjoy because you couldn't get them off the packaging. So I'm hoping that one's better. And then I found these stickers. I had to get this one because Aurora's there. I had seen these one other time at Dollar Tree, but I'd seen them after I checked out. So I'm like, well, it's too late now. I can't get that. But they have a puffy one with Sleeping Beauty there. And then there's these ones. It's got other princesses, which I'm okay with. I like other princesses. My daughters, my oldest daughter, her favorite is Belle. My younger daughter, she has 2 favorites. Oh, they're both on here, Rapunzel and Mulan. So I like these ones. They're kind of on the holographic background, or these ones with the white offset. But I picked those ones up. And my daughter says, oh, you should get Dad that one because he really likes Captain America. It's got Marvel, but it's got Captain America and that. Maybe we'll try to do another little journal with the washi tape. I'm still trying to find Captain America or just Marvel washi tape, and I haven't had any luck so far. I found DC Comics, but not Marvel. I might have to look on Etsy and see if maybe there's somebody on there that makes something similar, or maybe I know Design Space has Marvel images. Maybe they have something I could create into a little strip that I could do like a sticker strip and use it as washi, or even just make their images into stickers, and he could decorate the little journal, the inside pages with, you know, Marvel stickers or whatever. And then I found the playing cards. I've seen people share these, and I've never been able to find them. I bought these ones because I thought hubby would just have fun playing with them. So, and I'm gonna open this up because I wanted to see if. See, this is what I wish the Cub one had done. It's got the images, the Marvel images on some of the playing cards. But it even is on these one, but it's like a shadow. But still, I think he'll have fun just playing with those, or I could narrow it down so there's only like 2 of each one, and we could play a matching game with these. I think a full deck would be too much for him. I think I'd have to narrow it down to maybe 2 of each number instead of 4 of each number. That way we can play matching. I bought the Superman one because I thought hubby would like that one. My oldest daughter loves friends too, so I picked that up. She actually seen me buy that. I was really wanting this one, so I was glad I found it. At first I didn't, the first box I looked through, I'm like, oh, it doesn't have that one. And then I'm like, oh, there's a couple boxes behind, so I pulled out both boxes and looked through them, and then I just put them back. That one and a Star Wars one. Hubby likes Star Wars too. I might save a few of them to put in his like stocking, but I am going to make sure I give one of them to him right away so he can just play with it, because I think he'll have fun with that. Next we'll go to Michael's. The Christmas stuff was 40%. Oh, one more Dollar Tree thing. I bought a set of these. I've seen people make, what do they call them, pad folios out of them, so I decided to pick both those up. I picked up these. I picked up 2 sets of these actually. I thought I might try to use this on the front of my Christmas card somehow. So that was the intent with that one. I really liked this set of embellishments. The Christmas stuff was all 40. This stuff was all 40% this week. This one wasn't on sale, but I used a coupon. It's the scratch art bookmarks, and that's what they look like. I had hubby pick one out. I really want to try to maybe do a day or two a week where we come over and work on a project together, and then there are other days I can work on something for myself, or I can do some more organization. I did get my templates and stencils. I think I only had new stencils. I did get those, my new ones, organized. I still have to go through and pull my old ones and get those all organized. I have to get a lot of my old tools reorganized because I'm switching the storage for them. But I did buy this one in the 6x6. I also bought it in the 12x12 because I'm wanting to do a little, I like that the 6x6 is double-sided. You know, that is cool. But there. And then I did buy I had bought the Holly Jolly one in the 12x12 already. I had ordered that online. But I did get the 6x6 because I do think, I did discover in my backstash, I had bought a Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer little golden book. I actually have 2 of them, so I can make one of them. And I thought some of these images might like that. You could use that in a Rudolph one, even the Santa one. Honestly, the bows in here, where's the bows at? I could use those on a Barbie project or a princess project. So I picked that one up. I did pick up a couple of the nesting dies they had for Christmas. I should see if I can label one of those drawers over there just for Christmas nesting dies. I picked up the ornaments and the trees. I think they had, I don't know how much it nested, but they had a snowflake set. I'm not sure what else they had. It's possible I might pick up more of those before Christmas. I'm just trying to pick up some things. And then I picked up these vinyl cut stickers. Kimbo's Creations was showing, I think it was the gingerbread ones, that they had vellum stickers, but I could not find them at my store. Next time when I go to the other Michael's, I'll check there. There's 2 Michael's in the big city near us, so I'll check that. This is what the images look like. So, and then I picked up 2 more 12x12 paper pads. This one I thought I had ordered online, and I double checked my order, and I had not ordered it. I think I put it back because I seen my stores were carrying it, so I thought I can just pick it up later. So I picked up the foil one because I liked the foils. I think those are really pretty. And I picked up the gingerbread forest one. I'm trying to cut the other side. I picked up the gingerbread forest one. I'll just do it quick. I'm still thinking about joining Creative Fabrica because Dreaming Tree went with it. Now I need to go on and re-download all of, I need to get a new portable hard drive and back up all of my, I think mine is going, so I probably should if they're not too expensive, just buy two. One to keep with my computer and one to back things up for emergency backup that I can just like put in my safe for that. We went to Five Below. Hubby picked out this shirt, which he had wanted to wear it today. And I'm like, oh, I stuck it in the craft room. I said, you'll have to wear it. You'll have to wear it Sunday. He did pick up this one too for Christmas time because we love Christmas Story. It says Triple Dog Dare Ya. And I picked up a Wicked one too. I picked up the one with Linda on it. My oldest daughter has a Wicked shirt too, and she says, Elizabeth, that's my youngest daughter, Lizzie, she's going to have to pick up a Wicked shirt before we go to the movie so we all can wear our Wicked shirts. Hubby wanted more of the icebreakers. I was hoping to find the big box of these at Sam's Club, but they were out of them. I really wish they had a multi-pack variety pack because hubby really likes those. And Five Below also had the big Snickerdoodle Twix. If you haven't tried these, I recommend you try them. I really like them. After I finish all this, I'm going to have to come on. The Hobby Lobby. I picked up some more projects for me and hubby. I went there hoping to find the fall doormat that had Charlie Brown and Snoopy like playing in the leaves. I wanted to use that one for Thanksgiving and they didn't have any left at that location. I'll have to try the other one. This one had two in it, and it comes with paint. Like I said, I thought maybe I could use markers with these because we can try the paint, but I'm wondering if markers would be easier for him. But we picked this. I only picked up one of this pack since it had two snowflakes. They're different, but still. This one I picked up 2 sets so we could each do a Santa and a reindeer. And I picked up the pumpkins. There's 12 of them in there, so that's really nice. We can each paint them and do things. And I bought a watermelon, sanded watermelon thing. And I bought the Coquette 6x6. What did I do with my little thing? I'll try to keep this handy. Because I thought this one would be pretty, and if I do a junk journal of princesses, one of the Disney princesses, or just, I probably would just use the character like Snow White or Belle or Aurora. I wouldn't necessarily, or Sleeping Beauty, it wouldn't necessarily have to be the Disney version of the princess. It could be a fairy tale version. But I thought the bows and stuff would work well for that, and it's still got sticky stuff on it. Did I get it now? I did have to send a picture to the contractors because we have a piece of siding coming loose on the craft room area. But you've probably all seen this one. It's the Hobby Lobby Coquette is what it's called. I don't know if they have this in a 12x12 version, but I thought since I was thinking of using it junk journals, the 6x6 would be probably a better size anyways. But that is what I got at Hobby Lobby. We'll do I don't really know that you need to see what I bought at Sam's Club. I did buy a box of copy paper. It had 10 reams in it because I noticed I only had a couple left out here. My daughter was on the last container she had in the downstairs printer, and I'm not sure how much is upstairs, but I thought I could probably, we usually only get there quarterly, and I'm like, I'll probably need some before then since I've been printing some extra planner pages. Hubby wanted a set of these. I know they're women's, but he has small feet, so, and they're not overly feminine, so I went ahead and picked them up for him, and I picked out these ones. I actually just like to wear these ones either around the house or if it's really cold as my sock. And he also picked out some socks and underwear. He's seen those and he goes, can I get those? And I'm like, yeah, that's fine. Target. I'm not going to share this one because my daughter says she does watch me. So I don't want to show that. They had some of the miniature that you can use on tiered trays or just decor. They had 3 or 4. I bought there was one I think there were 4. I think I bought 3 and there was one other one that I'm like, it had like bells in it and stuff. I wasn't overly impressed with it. I mean, it was cute, but it just didn't fit my needs. I really liked that one with the snowballs and stuff. I thought the gingerbread one was super cute. And I usually do a gingerbread themed tiered tray. And I usually do one that's kind of a postal theme too. So these, when I seen the post office was in there, I had to get it. These ones were $5 per set. So, but I picked up those 3. I also picked up some of the dollar items they had. I'm pretty sure these ones were just $1. Let me double check. Yes. I picked, you can use them like ornaments. So the gingerbread man, boy and girl, and the gingerbread house. Pick that up. I had to pick these socks up. They do say they're adult size, so hopefully they'll fit me okay. I see pie and I think of my mom. Yeah, I miss my mom every day, but some days I really, really miss her. Sometimes when I was feeling down, just calling my mom and hearing her voice made me feel better. So I miss that. And I also found these 2 little ornaments that I thought were cute and would look cute hanging on a tree. I do need to find a tree for in here. Hubby picked up another one of these. This is what he asked, what did I get that last night? And I'm like, oh, it's out in the craft room. I'll have to bring it over tomorrow. So I'll let him open that. I picked up some more. So this one was fall leaves. I need to find a place to put the extras downstairs. These are his too. And I picked, this one was only $3, which I was surprised at. They had like 3 different gingerbread trees. The one was a little bit bigger, so I'm not sure if it was still only 3 or if it was 5. It could have been a $5 one. But hubby liked this one best, and so I watched, because there obviously must be, are they hand painted? Because a reason I ask is because the one up here, the painting was really kind of messed up. So I tried to find one that looked really nice. I thought that would look cute sitting in my village. I have a little gingerbread house. I thought this would look cute sitting next to the gingerbread house. I have a couple of like peppermint trees too. They're like the bottle brush type ones. So I figured I could put like a couple bottle brush candy cane trees on one side and the gingerbread tree on the other. I bought another princess one. And I bought these because I wanted to try to get a project done for the library. I'm going to have to get moving on that. Either that or I can make a special trip up there and drop them off. I haven't promised them. I'm hoping it's okay. I'm going to see what's in this one. Snow White. I was hoping for Sleeping Beauty, but it's okay. Because there is a Sleeping Beauty one, I believe. Yeah, there's an Aurora one. She's actually in her blue dress. There's these ones and these ones. I've gotten these two. I've gotten Tiana and Snow White. There's also a Belle one. These are the other princesses they have. So, I was really hoping to find Aurora. I know there's supposed to be a way you can see if it's different. There's supposed to be something in the numbering system that tells you, not necessarily, I guess you could find out which one's which, but I should look it up and see if anybody could tell me. I think it's a number, maybe that number above. If somebody could tell me what one the Aurora one was, and then I could just look through them at the thing and find the Aurora one, because I really want the Aurora one. Next we'll go to Ollie's, because that's all I have left. I'm going to start with these ones. Okay, they had a lot of Christmas decorations, and a bunch of them were Place and Time, which is Joann's old store brand. So found this one. It says, no, you can. Their price is $19.99. I got it for $12.99. I don't know what brand it was. They covered it up, but it's really sturdy. Honestly, I bought a gingerbread house a few years ago at Hobby Lobby that went in the ground. I don't think it was this well made, and I noticed I don't know if the house was, but a couple, the gingerbread boy or girl, were falling off their stakes. This one seems like it is really stiff and sturdy there. So I got the boy and the girl, because you can't have the gingerbread house without the gingerbread people. My daughter even liked those. She doesn't like the blow-up decorations, because I said I'm getting some of those, and she says, no. It's my younger daughter. My older daughter wouldn't care. And I don't think my younger daughter would care if I got one and put it out by our doorway. I found this neon scratch art. I just think the scratch arts are something he could do on his own or with a little bit of assistance. So I'm trying to just get a little stash of craft projects that I can work on with him. And I did find these Cricut insert cards that had the glitter. Honestly, as long as I see these there, I'm going to pick them up when I'm there, because I used them a lot. Now these are Jane Davenport by American Crafts. They're Power Pastel crayons. I did check. They didn't have a price on them, so I was like, I think all that craft stuff, if it doesn't have a price, is $1. So I took a chance. I bought two, one for me, one to put in a giveaway, and they did ring up $1. I'm like, I don't think they're going to be horribly expensive, even if they're not $1. And then I picked up a bunch of the hard candies for hubby. I'm like, we don't come here every week, so I'm just going to pick them up one of each flavor they had. So that, because theirs are $1.49 for a 6-ounce bag. And there is, here somewhere. I don't see it. The one from Hobby Lobby was $1.99, and it's a smaller bag. Just gonna see. I'm gonna pull the receipts in there. I'll load down a couple stuff that goes out the other room. Oh, I did have 2 more Dollar Tree items. I forgot about these. I bought a couple more wreath frames. I think these ones are a little bigger than the other ones. These ones are 18-inch, which I'm buying the bigger one. I know they had the smaller one, especially since they're the same price. I mean, the small one, the big one, they're the same price. I think those ones were still $1.25. I could be wrong. They could have been $1.50. I figured either price was fine. I picked up this colored book for myself because Aurora was on it. I should make up a little coloring kit and just bring it over to the house with me. So if we wanted to color over there. I picked up 2 of these. I thought I would keep one and I would put one in a giveaway. Hubby picked out this Star Wars The Last Jedi book. I mean, it's a children's book, but honestly, if he still will read, this would be more the size he would read. He listens to a lot of audiobooks. As a matter of fact, he goes through them so fast, I have a hard time trying to keep up with him. I found another Heidi Swapp book. This one was $2.99. It's a mini album. I should try to work on something like that with hubby too. Put out some pictures of family and just make him a little album that he can flip through. We found this scratch off hidden picture ocean. My daughter actually found this one and said, what do you think of this one? And I said, well, let's go ahead and get it. They're ocean puzzles. So we'll just try to go through it and see what he says. We found the comic books for him. I think they're all Batman in here. I'm not positive, but I think they're all Batman in here. It was $4.99 and you get 5 of them in here. So basically $1 per comic book. I was trying to get it open. Sometimes easier said than done. You got scissors right there, girl. Just cut them open. He was looking at me. He goes, I like these. I'm like, well, go ahead and pick. Which one do you want? And he says, Batman. And I kind of figured that would be the one he would go with because of what they had. I thought that would be his favorite. They are not all Batman. There's that Batman. There's Faith in here. Quantum plus Woody, it says on the back. Army of Darkness. Is that what this one is? Oh no, this one says it on the front. It says 4001 AD. Hopefully he'll still like them. I know he'll like the 2 Batman ones. I found that this was a Park Lane journal album, and it has these little things that you can put your signatures through, I think. So I decided to pick one of those. I should have probably picked up more than one of them. They were $2.99. But you can get like this size thing, or you could make your own little signatures and put in there and hold that and decorate it up. So I went ahead and picked that up. This rang up $1. It's a Heidi Swapp letterboard. I wish they would get the light boxes because I would, one of these back here, I'm not sure which one it is. One of the 2 does not light up anymore. So it wouldn't work with batteries and it wouldn't work with the plug-in anymore. So I think there's just something in it burned out. I guess I could try to open it up and see if it's like a bulb in there. And if that's the case, I could probably replace the bulb. But pick that up. I picked up these Christmas plates to put away to use for Christmas. We like the one with the tree. I like the oval shaped one because, you know, there's always plenty of food at Christmas time. So, hey. And I picked up these stickers, the Sticko stickers. I picked up 2, one for me, one for the giveaway. I really need to put together a giveaway. And then hubby picked up this. This is probably the most expensive thing I bought there. And my daughter showed it to me, and then she goes, oh, it's $14.99. And she kind of looked at me. I'm like, it's fine. If he wants it, go ahead and get it. It's fine. I said, honestly, he'll probably look at it over and over and over again. It'll be worth the $14.99. I told my daughter when I was buying things today, I said, honestly, I could probably buy things in front of him, and he's not going to remember by Christmas. She says, yeah, but he'll be bugging you. Where's my... I said, yeah, that's true. Because he tends to, if he gets something in his head, he just keeps asking about it over and over and over again. Usually starts in the middle of the night and keeps me awake. But that's what I purchased. I did film a flip through of the books that I bought. I might try to add the new ones onto it. But anyways, thanks for joining me. I'll catch you next time.